In this video, I'm going to be going over the best ways to make tons of tokens right now in Season 7 in NBA 2K23 Myteam. If you guys are grinding for tokens and maybe want a Galaxy Opal from the token market, a Purvis Ellison, a Danny Ferry, a Billy Knight, or Mike Bantam. Also, there is those limited Dark Matters that I think will most likely come out every content drop that were 250 tokens for a free Dark Matter. It was Derrick Rose, Grant Hill, and James Worthy. So if you guys just want to know how to make tokens in Season 7, I'll be showing you guys all the best ways to do so. And if you guys want to go watch my video of what I think you guys should be spending your tokens on, you guys can go ahead and do so. I'll probably leave a link in the description, or you guys can just search up, what to spend your tokens on, and you'll find it on my channel. I just posted it a day ago. So if you guys are wondering what I think you guys should be spending your tokens on or saving up for, you guys can go ahead and do so. But in this video, like I said, we'll be going over the best ways to be making tokens for your time, because there are some game modes that make you a lot of tokens, but it might take a while to get them. But I think the best game mode for tokens is going to take a while, but it definitely is worth it if you're trying to grind the game a lot and you want to make a ton of tokens. And that's going to be Myteam Unlimited, because if I just quickly scroll through the mode, I'll just count the tokens you get. And yes, it is a lot of games to do so, but it is probably the most rewarding game mode in the game because of the tokens, the MT, the Hoff badges, the players, and all the prizes you do get. So you get other stuff along the way, not just tokens. But as you guys can see, 5 tokens, 15, so 20. I'm just gonna quickly count it up. 225. My math is terrible, so I'm probably gonna mess up here or there. I think that's 300 tokens, 450, 520 or 575. I think I don't know how to do math, but like 750, something like that. And then we'll say about, so you get about like 1,300 tokens. I'd say like 1,200 to 1,300 tokens just off a quick estimate in Unlimited. And that is really good. Yes, it's going to take a ton of games to do so. You're not going to be able to get 1,200 tokens in a couple hours. It's going to take you a couple of days at least to get to. But I think all the other stuff you get as well, you get, you get packs, right? 20 award pack box for the Fuego set. You get a free Galaxy Opal coach that's worth 100,000 MT. You get more MT. You get like 10 plus Hall of Fame badges, more MT. You get this free Galaxy Opal interdimensional Opal, which is probably like a Marc Gasol or a KPJ. You get some prize balls. You get Hoff badges. You just get a bunch of really good stuff. You get Dark Matter Artist Gilmore, one of the best free bigs in the game, one of the best just bigs in the game in general. So I think Unlimited as a whole is definitely worth grinding for, and especially for tokens, you get around 1,300, because also you do have a chance to get 2 tokens in the vault. So I would say from playing all the way up to 19,500 points, which is where you get to the 500 tokens, the final token prize, I would say you probably earn around 1,300 tokens, which is really, really good from one game mode. So I'd say if you guys are looking to make tokens, I think Unlimited is definitely going to be the best game mode. I would say the second best game mode is going to be Clutch Time Online, because in here you'll get 450 tokens, and it really doesn't take too many games to do so. 40 wins gets you 100, and then 80 wins does get you another 350. So in total, 450 tokens. And once again, you're going to get a lot of tokens from the wheel spin, so you'll probably make close to 500 tokens getting up to 80 wins, because I would say you probably make around 50 tokens in about 75 wheel spins or 70 wheel spins, whatever it is. But I do think Clutch Time Online, make around 500 tokens for only 80 wins. I think that's pretty good, man. That is pretty good. So if you complete Clutch Time Online and you complete Unlimited to 19,525 points, you're going to make yourself close to 2,000 tokens, which is actually crazy, man. Like, that is a lot of tokens from 2 game modes. Yes, it takes a ton of time to complete the 2 modes to get to 80 wins in Clutch Time Online and to get to 19,500 points, but still, I think that's probably the 2 most rewarding game modes just in general, and especially for tokens. Also, a very underrated way to get tokens is actually from the level up pass. You get a lot more tokens than I think most people do realize. Like, in total, I think you get, like, that's 20 right there, 45 right there. You get another 50, so 95, and then you do get a 75. So you get about like 150. So you get about, like, I would say 250 tokens around just for getting to level 37. And it's super easy to actually get to level 37 and just to get XP in general. But that's not it. If you go to your challenges, you go to your spotlight challenges, as you guys can see, this is kind of tied into XP. If you complete the Season 7 reward spotlight challenge, you complete all 8 challenges, you do get 100 tokens, and then you also get 30 tokens while doing it. So 130 tokens for just playing, 5 tokens for the Steven Adams challenge, and then 25 tokens for the Jeremy Grant, and then you add that to the 100 once you complete all of the challenges. So once you get to level 40, you can make yourself almost 400 tokens just from earning XP, because you get around 250 from actually leveling up, and then you get 130 you get 130 from playing this. So around 400 tokens you can make just from getting to level 40, which yes, it's going to take a decent amount of time to do so, but if you guys are grinding XP and you want to get Zion along the way and you do those spotlight challenges, you get some pretty good free Galaxy Opals, you got a lot of Hoth badges, a lot of other cool stuff, but then in total you get yourself 400 tokens, which I think is really worth grinding for, you know, for Zion, for the Hoth badges, for the MT, and especially the tokens. I would say it's probably like, for time efficiency, that's probably maybe even the best thing, or one of the best things of ways to get tokens. So I think that is definitely something you guys should be focusing on, is trying to get to level 40 as fast as possible for, like I said, all the other different prizes. There's also, like, you know, tokens in here, you know, tokens in here for the thing they do every single, I think every single content drop. That's like 1 or 2 tokens, but not going to be anything too crazy. There is sometimes good token events. Right now it's 3 tokens after every domination win. I don't think that's worth it at all. Not worth playing a full domination game just for 3 tokens, but I do think sometimes there's like token events for like unlimited or clutch time or triple threat. If they do something like that, it's actually not that bad. And then talking about triple threat offline, I feel like it's actually not that bad, but I will say triple threat online, if you guys do want to play online modes, I think is a lot better for tokens. And the reason is you can just keep running boards after boards after boards, and I think that's what makes it probably the best mode for actually getting tokens efficiency wise, because in a board run it's only 10 triple threat online games, which you can get done really fast, especially if you're good at winning the games. So I do think that is definitely probably the, maybe honestly the fastest way to get a decent amount of tokens in the long run. I would say unlimited and clutch time online are still a little bit better, but if you're just looking for a quick 100 tokens, 200 tokens really fast, I would say triple threat online is probably the best game mode for that, just because you can keep playing board after board after board. Like in a board run, which is 10 wins, you can probably, I would say you probably get, if you're just aiming for tokens when you're dropping the balls, I would say at least 25 tokens. I would say at least 20 to 25, because you're going to get a lot of 5s, you're going to get a lot of 2s. I'd say at least 20 tokens, which is not bad for just 10 games. You do that 10 times over and you get yourself around 200 tokens, and that's on average. You might even get a little bit more. So yeah, 200 tokens for only 20, you know, triple threat online games, I think that's pretty good, to be honest. It might be a little bit less, but I think it's actually pretty good for just tokens. I think this is probably maybe the most efficient game mode for actually getting tokens. And then there's also some unlimited, like if you go to Myteam Unlimited, once you get your 3rd ring, you do get 125 tokens. Not going to be anything too crazy, but if you're going for the mystery player, maybe going for the Hoth badges, the MT, it's still going to be a nice 125 tokens along the way. And then, like I said, the next best game mode, I guess, would be triple threat offline. Does have a decent amount of tokens as you go up the win totals. Not going to be anything too crazy, but you eventually get to some like 10, you know, that's 20, you know, 24, so that's like 44. Like you start getting up there, you probably make around, like, my guess would be like 4 to 500 tokens, my quick estimate, just off seeing these prizes. But it's a lot of wins to get the 240 you need, or 245. Like that's a lot of wins just to get 400 or 500 tokens, but that's also another pretty decent game mode. So I would say altogether, if you complete Clutch Time Online, you complete Unlimited, you complete Triple Threat Offline, if you just do those 3 game modes, easily over 2,000 tokens, then you hit level 40, then you do some Triple Threat Online boards, like you can definitely get yourself close to 25 to 3,000 tokens just in a season. And then you can obviously get more and more if you keep playing Triple Threat Online or other different game modes. But yeah, guys, that's going to be all of the best ways to earn tokens in Season 7. Let me know in the comment section down below, what are you guys currently spending your tokens on? What are you guys saving up for? Are you guys saving up to maybe go after one of these Galaxy Opals? Are you guys maybe saving up to go after one of those limited Dark Matters that I assume come back in the game? And yeah, let me know what you guys think about Season 7 so far. What game was you grinding? Let me know all that type of stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.